What's good, beautiful people? Let me adjust my camera a little bit. This Beach Girl Divine Karma coming in with a oracle message on today. How are you? I send you peace, light, love, and harmony, as I always do about this time. Why? Because Divine Karma loves you, baby. So, before you do anything, family, hit that subscribe button for your girl. All right, and hit that notification bell for when so you can get alerted when I post new videos. And I will start going live soon. But I keep, for the last few days, getting this energy about, and I said it in one of my readings, about individuals saying they want, man, I kept hearing, I want to walk with God. I want to walk with Source, right? This is the energy from that reading. Am I saying that I'm telling you what God is saying to you? I'm not saying that. I'm simply tapping into your guides and angels for the collective who are watching this, and asking for access to your Akashic records to get information that this talk could possibly pertain. All right, so I don't want nobody like, she said God said this. That's not the energy. All right, so let's jump into this thing about this talk with Source, Buddha, Yah, God, Allah, whoever that is for you. Messages from your ancestors, guides, angels. This is my Marley Magic deck. It is on sale on my website. Interesting. You think it's the end, but it's just the beginning, by Marley. Walking away from what no longer serves you is equal to starting a new life. Walking away from what no longer serves you is equal to starting a new life. The quote from Bob Marley was, you think it's the end, but it's just the beginning. There's this energy that a lot of people are so frantic and in a panic about where we are in the times on the planet right now. So your walk with, the energy I'm picking up for a lot of you, your walk with the divine, if your ancestors had any say so in it, some things that could possibly get covered is the fact that you think this is the end because of the energy and the times we're going through on the planet, when it's really just a new beginning, right? And for a lot of you, this new life that awaits you, it's because you need to walk away from things, people, places, and things that are no longer serving you, because that is equal to a brand new life, right? Things happen on the planet, and things can happen on the planet. Spirit, speak to me, through me, and for me. I'm so gracious for your energy and your presence. But it does not have to define who you are. It does not have to define whether you can still manifest the life that you want. All things have to come to an end. And when they do, it is just the energy of transformation that most of us get uncomfortable with, right? Because growth and comfort, as you always hear me say, don't go together. And once we have to get out of that comfort zone and begin to grow, because a cycle is ending and a new one is beginning, right? We do get uncomfortable. So one of the conversations that could possibly take place with you in this beautiful walk with the divine, no matter what you call that energy, would be that you can manifest whatever life that you want. It does absolutely not matter about what's going on in this matrix, about an election, about any of the chaos that's about to hit this planet. Will you have to learn how to operate in it and come out of your comfort zone? Absolutely. But it does not determine whether you can still have the life that you want, even in the middle of chaos, right? That comes from you. That comes from putting ointment, spiritual ointment on the growing pains when it's time for you to grow into this new life, which means you got to let go of some people, places, and things, right? Spirit, give us some more messages about this walk with the divine. I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. As you and the divine are having this walk, there could possibly be a conversation about, do you remember the do you remember the plan? Like how she's sitting there. Imagine that's you sitting, your soul sitting there, speaking with the divine when it's time for you to pick your mother and father to come to planet Earth, and you're deciding on your lessons, the plan for your soul when you come here, right? Your soul remembers what that contract is. There's things that's fated. There's things that's destined to happen. The thing about destiny is, other people's destiny can sometimes intertwine with your fate and destiny because of lessons that you need to learn, right? The fated life versus the destiny life. Mother Earth has her own fate and destiny, right? And how she moves is going to affect how we move. Or you have guides and angels in spirit world, right? When it comes to fate and destiny, it does not release you from controlling your life. It does not release you from the growing pains when you decide that it's time to cut off some people, places, and things so you can get the life that you want, right? Your soul remembers the plan. And this walk with the divine might, a conversation might be had about tapping into your soul to remember what's fated on your journey and what your destiny is. Fated on your journey can sometimes involve NPCs, non-playable characters, right? Lessons that you may learn. But what is the destiny? Which is, part of the word destination is with destiny, right? And to be honest, the destination is not there's not an end game when it comes to destination. Fate is the lessons you're going to learn. But when it comes to the destination is to live. Remember the soul contract, to live. You're going to get fated lessons that you had to learn because you agreed to them. But the destiny, to be honest, there is not a destiny per se. The destiny is for you to live and not exist. Some people are merely existing. They're not living. It's two different things. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. There is no one stopping you. Imagine yourself in a dream that you got to sit down with your guides, angels, and who you call God or the divine consciousness, right? Bottom of the deck, big picture thinking, right? And in this dream, you're sitting at a round table with you, the divine, your guides, angels, ancestors that are pertinent to this timeline, for lack of better words, and consider that y'all all sitting at this table. And the divine pulls up a blank canvas and tells you, let your soul be the artist, right? That's no different than where you are in life right now. That same energy is here. There's no difference. You are the artist, you're the teacher, you're the student, you're the artist, you're the canvas, you're the brush. You're the test, you're the cheat sheet, you're the answers. You're the musician, you're the instruments, you're the song, you're the symphony, you're the bad notes, you're the A minors. Do you understand where I'm going? Life is not happening to you. It is responding to you. So if you're sitting there with the divine, with your guides, with your angels, and the divine pulls up this blank canvas, do you know what you would draw on this canvas? Because it says creative accountability. So guess what that means? No one else can draw on your canvas. The accountability is yours. That walk with the divine will gently remind you that you create your own reality. Do we get thrown some curveballs? Yes, because your soul remembers the lessons that you signed up for, right? And those lessons go back to the fact that you have to let go of some people, places, and things at some point in your life if you want to grow and continue to make this beautiful art on your canvas. Big picture thinking, right? Earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Your walk through this beautiful wilderness, this beach, through the skies, through the galaxies, through Atlantis, through Lemuria, wherever you imagine you and the divine are walking. You're, the divine is probably walking. This is probably you floating along the side. In a conversation that may be reminded, that the spirit will remind you. You're having a human experience. That's all. You're a multi-dimensional being having a human experience. Be in the world. You don't have to be of it. Learning to remember this is the matrix, right? But it's not the end all be all of everything. You learn how to operate in the matrix. You learn how to take the lessons. You learn how to respond instead of react when you're going through these growing pains and growing spurts, because your soul is remembering destiny and fate and these fated lessons that you chose as you continue to write on this beautiful canvas that the divine has so graciously placed in front of you for you to remember. It's okay. You're in this matrix, but you're not of it. Bottom of the deck, activated earth. Power places, ley line. Trust where you're led. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Some of these people, places, and things are going to be karmic relationships that you, for the life of you, the divine is like, there's an energy of, I always think, and I always envision the divine having a sense of humor. And as y'all walking or floating or whatever you're doing, having this talk with God, a conversation with the divine, I envision this chuckle as the divine says that karmic, you're finally realizing, your soul is realizing it was just a lesson to learn. They were from a past life, something you needed to close out to continue to paint on this beautiful canvas. Because so there's going to be lessons on your canvas that you're painting as well, right? Activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led, trusting the process. Many people get into religion, and there comes this fork in the road to where they're either going to trust the divine and their guides and angels, or they're going to trust CNN. They're going to trust the CDC. They're going to trust everyone but themselves and that sacred space that connects you with Source. You're being activated at this time. Trust me, if you are envisioning having a walk with the divine, who you may call God, Allah, Buddha, Yah, whoever that is for you, oh, you're being activated. You're being activated. So you're going to have to trust where you're led, because you're not going to find those answers on CNN, Fox, the election channel, Netflix, and whoever else, YouTube, whatever. All right, let's, sorry y'all, sorry about that. Get some more tarot, not tarot, oracle. Thank you, Spirit, for showing up. Please give us some more messages about this energy I keep hearing and feeling. I heard walk with people, want to walk. I want to walk with God like probably 4 times yesterday. Best card in the deck to me, love, compassion. What if the divine asked you on this beautiful walk that y'all having? Behind that is the ego, communion. What if the divine asked you with this special communion that the two of you are having? Thank you, Spirit, confirmation. Do you have compassion? Then, of course, you're probably going to say, yes, divine. Divine consciousness, God, whoever is you floating in your little bubble or whatever else y'all doing, or you. Yes, I have compassion. For some of you, do you know that the next question is going to be, you have compassion with everyone but you. Have you forgiven yourself? See, when people do things to us that are wrong, mistreat us, misuse us, right? When we don't forgive ourselves, they get to win. We fed them a full course meal. When we don't have enough compassion for ourselves to say, it's okay, I was trying to move out of love, but I forgive them. But most of all, I forgive myself. When you don't forgive yourself, you fed the demon. They're winning the game. So if the divine asks you on this beautiful walk, Susan, Maria, Thomas, Jonathan, Angel, just throwing out names the divine has given me. It's not just for them. It's for anybody who's watching. Will, Nancy, Tara, Tasha, have you forgiven yourself for the abuse that happened when you were a child? Wasn't your fault. For the abandonment from family or friends? Wasn't your fault. From the failed relationships, marriages, whatever? Wasn't your fault. For the children or child that you miscarried? Wasn't your fault. If the divine asked you, have you forgiven yourself, what would be your answer on this walk? 111% forgiving yourself. As you sit in this beautiful communion with Spirit. Have you done the healing and forgiven yourself? Have you had the compassion that you give to others at work? I'm picking up people in the medical field, compassion, and being a nurse and, those type of things in the medical field. You have to have that compassion, especially at the bedside. Do you have it for yourself? Have you released and let go of the people, places, and things that's no longer serving you? Confirmation again. Something about the autumn equinox was very important. Release. 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 It's time for you to stop playing in the kiddie pool and floating below the surface. You know how you swimming and you right below, like you right below the surface of the water, and you can see everything. If you're in the pool, you can see other people. You can see them through that veil. It's time for you to breach and and come out of that. Break the water, come completely out, and be who you're meant to be. Be the whale. Breach the water. Breach the matrix. Be your authentic self. I just literally heard, like, you wanted this walk, right? And not saying that I'm God, or I'm not saying that. It's just like I said, I'm an energy person. I'm an empath. So it's like, it's saying you wanted this walk, right? Have you spent time with you? Have you dated you? For a lot of you, when it comes to your love life, you haven't spent enough time alone to get to know you and work on your traumas and work on your healings and work on your triggers. You do not attract what you want. You attract what and who you are vibrationally. So on this walk, what if the question comes up, especially when it comes to relationships, and the divine tells you, okay, this second where you are in life, if you attract exactly where you are energetically and vibrationally, if I just right now snapped my fingers and brought that person to you, but they are on the exact frequency that you are on, would you be happy with who I snap my fingers and bring to you? Hmm. Sorry, y'all. Keep bumping my camera. You wanted this walk. We'll close out with some tarot. Thank you, Spirit. That Hierophant keeps wanting to come out. I see it. It keeps wanting to come out. I've seen it like 4 times since I've shuffled. Knight of Swords, air energy. I just heard you want to be ambitious. You wanted everything like yesterday, right? But again, it's that same energy. If I snap my finger and I give you everything that you want in life, but it all goes back to, with this Lover's card at the bottom of the deck, confirmation, especially when it comes to relationships. Knight of Swords is about ambitious right now, not even worried about the surrounding environment or circumstances. It's like that commercial. It's my money and I want it now. And the divine is saying on this beautiful walk again, if I give you right now, since you want it right now, you're so ambitious. Air energy. You're so ambitious when it comes to relationships, Gemini energy. But it's the mirror of your frequency, where your subconscious mind is, where your energy is, your vibration. If I brought a whole new life and world right now at the snap of my fingers to you, according to your thoughts, how you treat yourself, how you treat others, like the whole package. Have you forgiven yourself? Everything about you right now, energy, frequency, and vibration wise, if I gave you a whole life just based off that, what would your life look like? What would the relationship look like? You wanted to walk. Hmm. Ten of Swords, more air energy. Spirit is saying, you want this walk. If I give you everything that you are vibrationally right now, this is how many of you are going to feel stabbed in the back and defeated because you have not walked away from people, places, and things that you know as you evolve into this beautiful version of yourself, exactly who you're meant to be. You haven't walked away from what you need to walk away from yet, and you're still not in the energy to overstand that you are the artist, the canvas, the paintbrush, the colors, the crayons, whatever in the blue magic hair grease you covered on this coloring on this canvas with. Forgiving yourself, compassion for yourself, releasing and breaching the water, breaching the matrix. This is how you'll feel if I snap my fingers and give you a world according to your vibration right now. Spirit, give me 3 cards. What's holding them back? What else is holding them back? 3 cards from what else is holding them back. The world, literally. Tell you what Spirit just told me to tell you when I asked what's holding you back. The world card came out, and Spirit said to show you this world card and earthed. Learning how to be human in the world but not of it is literally, for some of you, what's holding you back. It's just a matrix. That's all it is. 2 more cards. What's holding them back? Messages. King of Pentacles. Earth energy. Magician card. You're trying to manifest money. You're trying to manifest wealth for a lot of you. When it comes to money and wealth and career and finance and things of that nature, what's holding you back? Spirit told me to look at the wand. Thank you, Spirit. What's holding you back is you so focused on the dollar, the US dollar, and so focused on the money that you forgetting that you got a whole freaking magic wand in your hand. You too busy moving out of desperation. You are the magician. You already have it. And if you keep thinking, if you keep looking that way, if you keep looking in the future, like the money is in the future, that's where it will always stay. She's in the now with her wand. You had the wand all along, love. Canvas. Some of you are being reminded when it comes to your money, honey, use your wand to draw on your canvas what it is that you want. Code these up. Judgment card, awakening, Pluto energy, transformation. You are in the middle of a transformation. You want to have walks with God or the divine and your ancestors and guides, right? Trust me, if you don't think you're already awakening, you wouldn't be here if you wasn't. You wouldn't be having this conversation. You wouldn't even be wanting to have the conversation with the divine and your guides and ancestors. You worried about who your conflict with. You in conflict with yourself. You, yourself, and your cousin yourself. No one's holding you back. No one's holding you back from your money. But you. You self-sabotage yourself. A lot of people go into desperation mode, and I talked about this the other day when they want money. The energy of desperation is very low vibrational. You cannot manifest money when you're in a desperation energy. Doesn't work like that. You have to be a magician energy. Spirit keeps telling me to look at the table. It's a cup on the table, a pentacle, a sword, and a wand that represents all the elements. Water, that represents everything. Earth, air, it represents all of the elements. Because you are the magician. You are the rose. You are the thorns on the rose. You the dirt that the rose grows in. Tower, Emperor, Eight of Cups. Walk away from the heartbreak. Walk away from the people that hurt you. Forgive them and walk away. Forgive yourself. Forgive them. And you can walk into loving yourself. Being independent sometimes means you got to learn how to date yourself. You got to learn how to like yourself. You got to learn to hang out with yourself. Right? And this awakening then won't feel so much like a tower moment, like chaos. Okay. You want to be the boss? Pays the cost to be the boss. Right? It's what you want in every aspect. You have to embody that energy when you paint your canvas. So again, we'll close out with you imagining that you're having this walk and talk with the divine, and it asks you, good night. Sorry, y'all. And it asks you, confirmation. Final question for the third time. If I snap my finger and give you a brand new life and world, but it is literally based off the frequency, vibration, and energy of everything we just talked about. Do you want it? Or do you still got some things you need to walk away from, clear up, get your new paintbrush and get your magic wand to paint on your thing and remember to be in the world and not of it? Think about it. This is your girl, Divine Karma. Y'all know the drill. I love you, and I love when you love me back. And I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.